Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to our lecturer, Miss Farhana, and all my fellow friends. Today, I want to talk about my persuasive speech about buy it now, pay later, come back to bite you, using as pay later. What is buy now, pay later? Buy now, pay later, also called by BNPL, is a loans sort of installment loan. It divides your purchase into several equal installments, the first of which is due at checkout. The remaining installments are charged to your debit or credit card until the purchase is complete. These plans may include interest and fees. However, some do not, depending on the supplier. When you shop online, you often find BNPL payment plans and May programs are accessible in store. How does buy now, pay later work? You will have the opportunity to divide your total purchase into smaller payment throughout the checkout process rather than paying the entire sum. If you're interested, you can apply right on the checkout screen by completing a little form. Your name, your email address, birth date, phone number, and social security number can be requested. You are also given a means of payment. The BNPL provide may then quickly accept or reject your application after running a mild credit check that has no impact on your credit score. There are many applications or apps that we can find or a website that are using buy now pay later. I choose as pay later because these apps are frequently used in Malaysia. The first step are add to cart is a feature of e-commerce store that allowed customers to choose items to purchase without actually completing the payment. The second step are tenure. Pay at the end of the month or 2, 3, 6, or 12 months periods. The third step are processing fees. They are 1.5% a month on total order amount. The second last are late payment fee. If you late to making a payment on your previous purchase, they will have around 10 ringgit Malaysia account reactivation fee. And the final step are credit limit. In these apps, there are maximum around 10,000 ringgit Malaysia based on user assessment. As Paylater is Shopee entry into the BNPL marketplace. It offers two ways of prepayment. You can pay the entire amount at the end of the month, no fees charged, or pay installment across 2, 3, or 6 months and can charges around 1.5% a month. Selected user may also be allowed to stretch the installment up to 12 months, that means around 1 year. This is makes it quite expensive to pay through installment. For example, if you make a purchase of 3 ringgit 3000 ringgit Malaysia and choose to tenure of 6 months, you may have to pay around RM 225 ringgits. That means if you take the total exact amount 3000 ringgit and minus by 1.25% and multiply it by 6 months, assume you will pay the first month upfront is processing fees alone. So it is much more expensive rather you buy the original price 3,000 ringgit. Okay guys, every things that we purchase has pros and cons. For the pay later, the pros are convenient, disciplined way to pay for purchase over time, frequently zero interest or lower interest than credit card. Good credit, high credit score, not necessary to qualify. And also is a fast approval when purchasing any item that we want to purchase. For the cons are payment can be hard to track. Missing or late payment result in a late fees, damaged credit score. No rewards or cashback earned on purchases. And the last cons are payment may continue even if the item is returned. How to avoid costly mistakes when using buy now pay later? Paying a little portions of the purchase price at the register will help you stretch your budget. However, if you're not careful, it may ruin your financial situation. The first are Be Real is a loan. Since calling BNPL alone would ruin your shopping mood, the marketing strategy of BNPL firm would never ever consider doing so. However, consumer protection experts are not having it. Be careful tracking payment dates. The fact that each purchase normally has its own payment plan can make it far more difficult to make one-time payment. This escalates the stage for falling to a real debt. It can also result in a bank overdraft. Typically come with their own penalties if you don't have enough balance in your account on the day of the payment release. Lastly, beware the cost of tripping up. Despite the promise of interest-free payment, BNPL is not always free. Impose hidden costs such as for late payment, missed date of the date of payment, account reactive, and also rescheduling. As a conclusion, with buy now pay later, customer can acquire the item they require right away and have a little extra time to pay for them. If you can't or don't want to pay for something all at once, buy now pay later financing may sound tempting. This loan increase your credit limit without charging high interest rate, but they do have a replacement plan so you don't wind up with a huge amount of continuous debt. But think about whenever the payments are manageable and what consequences you might experience if you can't make them. In order to fully compress the terms to which you are consistent, carefully read the fine print or buy now pay later finance. That's all for my persuasive speech. Thank you for listening. Bye.